Mook and verb. I know y'all just want to hear me talk about mook and verb. Um, okay, so I watched the live. I'm gonna make this quick. I watched the live, and live, one of my niggas is the biggest A Verb fan. One of my niggas, Verb is this nigga's favorite battle rapper. I debate with this nigga all the time because Verb wasn't really one of my favorites. You know what I mean? This whole time he wasn't. He's one of my favorite people. You know what I mean? His personality. He's one of my favorite people, and I actually call Verb randomly a lot. You know what I mean? Just to pick his brain on certain shit. The nigga's smart as fuck. You know what I mean? He give me a lot of game. Verb played a big part in my development, you know what I mean, with the jewels that he gave me. And you know what I mean, I took heed to it. But at the same time, as a battle rapper, I was never, just being honest with you, I never thought Verb was crazy. Um, just memorable performances. Him versus Hitman, he was super dangerous in that. You know what I'm saying? Him versus Hollow, he was super dangerous in that. But this Verb I seen against Murda Mook is the best Verb I've seen. It's the best Verb I've seen because a lot of times when Verb is battling, he rapping with his head down. He ain't really engaged. He just, he just everywhere with it. He was with the fucking smoke yesterday. He was with all that. He said it too. I'm with all that. I'm with all that. We heard you, Verb. We heard you. And we believed it too. We believe you, my nigga. So even though you was up there looking like ketchup and mustard, we believed you, my nigga. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, you was kind of styling on Verb. You look like you got a McDonald's sponsor and all of that. Like, you was doing your thing up there, Verb. But yeah, so watching it live, my nigga that's the Verb fan, he couldn't stop smiling and he kept looking at me because, I'm telling the nigga I thought Mook was going to win. I'm like, there's no way Verb is gonna walk in New York and beat the Harlem nigga when every time he came to New York he lost to Harlem niggas. But as I'm watching the battle live, I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling like, wait, Verb is kicking Mook's ass, and maybe a lot has to do with Verb going second in these long rounds. You know what I mean? Because when you got long rounds and a nigga goes second, it's hard to remember everything or shit that the nigga that went first said. So that has a lot to do with why a lot of people is just giving it the Verb clearly. A lot of people saying 3-0 because of that. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? But watching it live, I feel like Verb was kicking this man ass. I watched it twice on the playback. I watched it twice. And I'm watching it. As I'm watching it, I'm trying to remember what the last nigga said so I could compare it in my head as it's going along. The nigga Mook did some amazing fucking writing in this battle. And it's being so slept on. I see why some people is feeling disrespected when they hear people saying Verb 30 them. I could see the nigga writing in this. He did a scheme longer than what fucking Chilla Jones would do, but I think that hurt Mook too. You scheming for way too long, my nigga. Way too long. Like, the second round, he had a scheme that was damn near half the round, and he already spit in 27-minute rounds. So, with the liquor shit, it was fire, but, you know what I mean? It was fire, but it just taking too long. But I don't have a winner with Mook and Verb. There's not no clear winner. I don't care. Like, a lot of people gonna sit there and say, no, you crazy. Verb smoke Mook. And then you got the other niggas, no, Mook smoke Verb. There's no clear winner. This is a classic. It's hard to really call a clear winner. You can't do that. It's no way possible. You can only do that if you like one nigga more than the other. And if you do, that's personal. That's your personal opinion, your personal assessment. Don't bring your personal feelings into a battle rap debate. Don't do that. Be objective here. Be objective here. Yeah, I could beat anybody. You know what I mean? I feel like I could beat anybody. But there's no clear winner for Mook and Verb. Let's make that clear. When I was watching it, did I feel like it was a classic? No. When I watched it back a few times, this is definitely a classic. This is definitely an all-time classic. the shit that they was saying to each other, they was really breaking each other down. They went at each other. The tension was high. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you said it's hard to be objective. I mean, you just gotta be. It's not hard. It's not hard. I mean, if you understand the rap, if you understand rap or battle rap, it's not hard to be objective. It's not. Like I watch these battles. I'm not fans of a lot of these niggas. I'm a huge Mook fan, and not so much of a Verb fan. But when I'm watching this, I'm like, Verb is kicking Mook's ass. It was surprising to me. It's like, what the fuck? I don't, you know what I mean? Whether if Verb win or Mook win this battle, it makes me no difference. None. I didn't bet on this battle. I don't have no money out there. I don't, none of that funny shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not in none of these niggas' cliques. I'm not Dot Mob. I'm not from St. Louis. There's no allegiance. I'm not being biased towards anybody. I'm being fair here. Y'all know my opinion, my assessment on shit is straight down the middle. Anybody calling me biased for anything is I don't know what the fuck going on. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Mook's third could really drop by itself. How long that shit was. But you can't really call that, man. I love the way Verb ended his third round though. When he said this was 8 minutes. But where I'm from, we just do what we say we gonna do. We don't talk that much or we don't talk that long. I said, oh my God. You know what I mean? That was just crazy. What other battles am I missing from that?